about boxing in the longest. Uh, Generally speaking, I wasn't even gonna say anything about this Garcia Haney fight. I just wasn't, just so we could be clear. But I saw something that happened in the fight, so therefore we're gonna discuss it just for a split second, not very long. Also, I want to talk a little bit about this Trump situation, specifically kinda about the dude that put himself on fire. We're gonna have a conversation about that. I don't know how long that is gonna be. But the main thing that I want to talk today about is this Chris Brown situation. Now, so I had a conversation with, good morning. So I had a conversation. Me and T Moto was talking yesterday. Shout out to T Moto. Y'all don't know me if y'all think somebody got to agree with me in order for us to be friends. If you really think that, you don't know me. So me and T Moto, we disagree, or most of our conversations sound like they're combating. Like most of, most of our conversations sound like we arguing, right? I just want to say this. I really like hanging out with Team Moto. Been hanging out with him a lot lately because we've been, doing this thing together, working together, whatever. Most of our conversations sound like we're arguing. We're not arguing. At least I don't feel that way. I don't think he feels that way. So the point in which I'm trying to make is, you really don't know me if you think that you have to agree with everything that I say in order for us to be friends. 9 times out of 10, if you're doing that, I don't really care to have a conversation with you. Not because I want to talk to people that's saying something contrary to what I'm saying, just so we could be clear, but just because I'm not really good at yes men. Most of the people that I grew up with, they have their own minds. I'd rather have a conversation with somebody that has their own mind. I'm not really interested in having conversations with people that they just reiterating what I'm saying back to me. I already know what the fuck I think. Just being clear with you. So, independent of whether you think Chris Brown writes his own raps or not, I got a thing to say real quick. I think Chris Brown embarrassed all of these rappers out here. That's how you make a diss track, fam. That's how I want my diss tracks to be. I don't want my diss tracks to be, I know y'all love Drake, but I don't want my diss tracks to be like that. I don't really care for my diss tracks to be all singy. Come on, son. I don't really care for all my diss tracks to be singy. I want my diss tracks to be, I'm coming at you, you coming at me, we shooting at each other, not literally, not proverbially shooting at each other. That's how I want it to be. So I say all that to say this. I think Chris Brown has the best diss track since Pusha T. And I stand on that. I think Chris Brown has the best diss track since Pusha T, and I stand on that. I want to lead the show off with that before we talk about our politics, before we lean into all this other stuff. I think Chris Brown has the best diss track right now that I've heard since Pusha T. And I don't really consider it to be very close. Just keeping it a stack with you. Let's talk about that dude that set himself on fire for a second. Now, just so we can be clear, the dude that set himself on fire, he's anti-Trump and he's anti-Biden. He had a sign up there basically saying that both Trump and Biden are basically the same entity. They're part of the same entity. They're trying to do the same thing to us. Don't let the world fool you. The fact that he did it in front of the Trump situation is like how all of these dudes do it. They do it wherever they can get the most visibility at. I just want to say that. So I already know that people are going to come out and say, and blame that on Trump. Fam, they're blaming everything Biden does on Trump. Remember when Biden first started doing this Bidenomics and the shit first started going downhill, and you go talk to his fan base and they're busy saying it's Trump's fault because the shit that Trump did when Trump was in office, when in reality, it literally got like this because of the shit that Biden has done since Biden's been in office. What up, Fareed? How you doing this morning? Salute. Literally. Just keep that in mind. Now, I'm not here because, first of all, I don't think going for the Democrats or going for the Republicans is actually going at different entities. What I do think is they're trying to get to the same place in different ways. So how do you want to get there? Do you want to get there with no money in your pocket? Do you want to get there with freaking everything expensive as possible? Or do you want to at least get there comfortably? So that's the way I look at the situation. I'm just being honest with you. Do you want to get there at least being able to parent your own children? Or do you want to get there with the schools having more power over your own children than you do? How do you want to get there? Yes, ma'am. So it's how you want to get there. That's my perspective, and that's the way that I look at it. You could either decide you want to get there with the schools being able to tell your children what their genders are, the schools putting pornography in the schools, because I don't care what nobody say, that's pornography. You can't tell me different. Good morning, my brother. Or do you want to get there with Trump just giving his friends tax breaks? Yo, I just want to say something real quick. They got y'all more concerned about the tax breaks that Trump gives his friends that causes for our lives to be easier than y'all are concerned about whether they're going to take your children away from you. Do you know what Nancy Hochul did? Nancy Hochul signed, and we're going to talk about some bills in a minute. Nancy Hochul signed a bill that basically made it so whoever they decide they want to put into basically a concentration camp, they could just pull up to your house and pull everyone out of your crib, fam. They could just, Nancy Hochul signed this. They could just pull up to your crib, all right? They could just pull up to your crib and just decide you got to go to a concentration camp or whatever the fuck they want to call it. They could just do that. Nancy Hochul signed that into law. Who you think they're going to use that against? Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if when it's election time, a lot of people they think gonna vote for Trump end up in one of them bitches. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if living in New York City basically becomes freaking Escape from New York. If y'all know anything about that movie, shout out to that movie. Need to be remade. They should remake it and use Ryan Reynolds. That'd be too funny. That'd be next level funny if you know anything about those movies. They should not use Ryan Reynolds, but they should remake it. So I just want to be clear about it. You know what? That would have been a good vehicle for dude that plays Wolverine. I can't remember his name right now. But that would have been a good vehicle for dude that plays Wolverine. That would have been a great vehicle. I'm just saying. In any regard. I can't stress this enough. I think you should vote. Shout out to Hugh Jackman. Appreciate you. Ben Roman, appreciate you. AP, salute. You should vote for who you want to vote for. You should always vote for who helps your household the best. Who helps your household might not be who helps my household. But you should always vote for who helps your household the best. That's why I'm never out here trying to say vote for this person or vote for that person. But what I will say is, I need for you to explain to me how the Democrats help your household. They might help your feelings, but they might not help your household. Hold on, we got a thing going on in about a couple of minutes. They might help your feelings. They might get your feelings great, just so we can be clear. But I don't think they help your household. I don't think anything that the Democrats are doing to help your household. Even the people who want their children to be, part of the spectrum, the gender spectrum. I don't even think they help your household. Just so we can be honest. So vote for who helps your household. I don't know who helps your household. You live in your house. You know who helps your household. I don't know. Need some help? Yes, sir. I don't know who helps your household. I will say this much. They just signed a bill the other day. They cheered as it went over. And basically, they're going to give more billions of dollars to other countries while our people are over here living on the streets and starving. Have you seen LA? Have you seen San Francisco? Have you seen Philadelphia? Have you seen the streets of Philadelphia? Have you seen the streets? Have you seen a place? Good morning. Have you seen Skid Row? Have you seen these places? So they're going to give billions of dollars to these foreign countries again before they take care of any of our domestic issues. These are the Democrats, man. They was out there cheering, waving flags. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
They was out there cheering, waving flags. These are the people y'all voting for because of your feelings. Yes, sir. Have a blessed day.
You too, sir.
Appreciate you. These are the people y'all voting for based on your feelings. You're feeling away. You don't like that person. You like that person. Having nothing at all to do with what's best for you, your household, or your country.
Are you all right, good brother?
Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Y'all voting with y'all feelings. It's crazy. What up, Spring? Salute. Springs is another dude that knew me for a real long time. And I'm not argumentative, but I don't really care to have people around that agree with I argue with people I consider to be friends. I disagree with people I consider to be, oh, Portland is crazy. Remember what they did in Portland. Great for bringing that up, Springs. Remember what they did in Portland when they were trying to shit on Republicans and they decided to make that like free city. They was like, we could govern ourselves. Yes, ma'am. Sheesh. And they was like, we could govern ourselves. Y'all remember that? What ended up happening? That place started having crime, drug infestation. They moved all of that to Portland and then doubled that shit. I don't understand why y'all vote Democrat. I honestly don't. I don't. I think that since black people, just minorities in general, but since black people sway so far, just voting Democrat, voting Democrat, voting Democrat, Democrats don't feel like they have to do anything for us. Why do they have to do anything for us? We're going to vote for them anyway. They don't have to do anything. They don't have to be held accountable for their actions because all they have to say is racism. That's it. As soon as a Democrat get backed into a corner for being a bad politician, all they got to say is Republicans are racist, and y'all just jump right on the T. That's it. They don't have to prove it. They just have to say it. Here you go. Good morning. Yes, ma'am. Happy to help. They don't have to prove it. They just have to say it. Everybody voting with their emotions and voting with their feelings. I want us to start voting with actual, looking at what these guys are doing and then attaching our vote to their behavior. That's what I want. I want that. That shit is bananas, man. Bananas. I don't know what to tell you. Just being honest with you. All of these cities where the Democrats run shit is going down into the gutter. And you can't tell me different. We can't even, morning, my brother.
Morning.
We can't even get on the train in New York City without running into foolishness. It's bad. Shit, if she could back out of that spot, she's a pro. Oh, she wasn't backing out. I was like, what the fuck? If she could back out of that spot. Sheesh. Yes, ma'am. Our Democrat-ran cities, they're turning it into just giant ghettos. It's infested. And I think it starts here. They want us to believe that it's because of gangs. But right now, gangs violence isn't the worst thing going on in New York. And I don't care what nobody say. You know what's the worst thing going on in New York? people with mental health problems out in the open getting no assistance. That's what the biggest issue is, period. That's the biggest problem we have in New York City right now. It's not gangs. It's not even drugs. I'm talking about the New York City issue. It's not gangs. It's not even drugs. It's people outside that need assistance, that need for the government to help them. And they're getting no assistance and no help from the government. That's the biggest problem we got in New York City. Now, a lot of these other cities, the biggest problem is drugs. We ain't even gonna pick. We ain't gonna play with it. But I don't believe that's the biggest problem in New York City. When a person like me could come outside and be as informed as I am, preaching about the Lord every day, and people could consider me to be crazy, our world needs help. I'm gonna say that again. When a person like me, as informed as I am, I'm not right about everything, nobody is, but as informed as I am, could come outside preaching the Lord almost every day that we come outside and we talk about the Most High, even when I'm not talking about the Most High. But I can be considered to be having a mental health problem. Think about that. Good morning, my brother. Come on. Think about that for a moment. Just think about that for a moment. So our biggest issue we have in New York City, and I can't speak for every city because every city has its own problems, is mental health. If you haven't been on the train, I don't know what to tell you. What up, little man?
Open the door, Papa.
Oh, I got you.
Thank you.
If you haven't been on the train, if you haven't been downtown to go to freaking Times Square. Don't go to Times Square, but go around Times Square. If you could just see it's terrible, fam. It's fucking terrible. And I don't blame the police because they can't do anything about it. It's the individuals that makes our laws. It's the individual, it's them. It's the people that make our laws, create our statutes. It's them. Anyway, what else y'all want to talk about? I'm going to get back into this politics later. Morning, my brother. I'm going to get into the politics later. Philly's yeah. Fam, I don't know how many of y'all been to Philly and know what he's talking about. But Philly will have the whole entire block, the whole street, the whole sidewalk is nothing but fiends laid out. Am I wrong, Roman? And it won't just be one block. It'll be this block, that block, the block over there, the block over. Am I wrong, Roman? Good morning. And it's been like that for years. For years. It ain't just get like that. It's been like that for years. Roman, am I wrong? That's why I said different cities got different issues and different problems. How can our government allow for those people to be out there and not give them help and not give them assistance? But they busy worried about little children and their ability to discern or their ability to decide what gender they are when they're 3 years old. That's more important to our government than the people that's sleeping outside on the street that got these terrible drug problems. They're not trying to help them, but they're trying to help little kids decide what genders they are. This is insanity. Good morning. Good morning. That's insanity. Tell me where the lie's at. Everybody hit that like button so we can send out some notifications. That's the guy that always want to argue with us about God. Shout out to him. Every time I look at that guy, I don't know if he's a bad person or not. I'm not saying he's a bad person. But Every time I look at him, all I see is all I can think about is all the blaspheming he used to go do. Good morning, gentlemen. All I can think about is all the blaspheming. Like, this dude is just over there just blaspheming. Like, what the fuck? Garcia got you paid last night. I'm going to say this much about the Haney-Garcia fight. I'll mention this real quick. I didn't see the whole fight. I just seen clips of the knockdowns. Good morning. Take your time, no rush. How you doing this morning?
Hi.
Excellent. Yes, ma'am. Good morning. So all I seen was the knockdowns. I want to say two things. The first thing is this. The first knockdown that I saw him do, I don't know what Devin Haney was thinking. Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't know what Devin Haney was thinking, but he threw the jab, and he was already reaching with the jab when he threw the jab. So he threw the jab, and he was already reaching, which is crazy, because whenever you throw a punch and you reach, you give yourself up. So he threw the jab, and he was already reaching. This is what I think. This is something I think he should have did when he threw the jab. I'm going to show you on my feet real quick. So he threw the jab, and he was already reaching, right? So you throw the jab, and you're already reaching like that. And he threw the overhand, and then he got to go like this. So he threw two punches where he was already reaching. He was reaching, right? He didn't connect on the first. He didn't connect on the second, I don't believe, right? So when he threw the first one stepped to the side, and then he caught him with the hook, right? Boom, knocked him down, right? Now, this is the thing that kills me. I don't know if after that happened or before that, it says he could not see the left hand. I don't know how to explain this to you. He couldn't see the left hand. So the very next time, this is crazy. So the very next time, I don't remember if it was a straight right, a straight left, or if he threw the, and just like, you know what I'm saying? So he threw it, and I mean, I don't know what the fuck. It was damn near telegraphed. He threw it, and then he stepped out of the way. He hit him with the. He hit him. It was like a check hook, but it was like bang. You know what I'm saying? So he threw it. He threw this one, and then Devin Haney stepped forward for some strange reason, or I don't know if he just didn't step back. I don't know, whatever. Because I just saw a real quick clip. So he threw it, and then he feinted, and then off of the feint with the left, off of the feint, then he followed through and he hit him. Bang. Knocked him down again. I have no idea how a professional boxer didn't see that. That's my point. This dude is a professional boxer. He's supposed to be one of the best boxers on the planet, right? I don't not know how he didn't see that. I don't know if this was some kind of... I question a lot of shit that goes on in boxing nowadays. I just don't understand how he didn't see that. And then, yes, ma'am. And then when he knocked him down the third time, it was just like, what the fam? I'm not a big Devin Haney fan. I've been telling people for the longest, I don't think the guy's that good, right? I don't think he has a lot of power. I don't think he has a lot of speed. And I think they've been setting him up with people to just, bust their ass. I think he's been getting, they was keeping a tight rein on him, and it was just like allowing for him to ascend up the ladder. Wasn't really, but that was crazy. So this is another thing I wanted to point out. Remember, Garcia came in overweight. I think Garcia came also. Devin Haney shouldn't have lost his belt either, because Garcia came in overweight, so you can't win the belt. The belt can't be on the line. So I don't think Garcia was there to even try to get the win. I think Garcia was just there to win the fight. You understand? He didn't want to get another loss. I think that he came in overweight on purpose. Haney was too proud to take a knee when he was up rounds. I didn't even see the fight, fam. I just saw the 3 knockdowns. Somebody tell me what round those knockdowns came in. That shit was crazy. Like, I'm busy watching the replay. The dude feinted him with the left and then just stepped in and hit him. I'm like, what in the hell? He didn't put his guard up or nothing. Like, hold the phone. Hold the phone, fam. Like, what are you doing? So, you know, we ain't talk about boxing in a long time over here. But yeah, like, hold the phone. What are you doing? So, am I wrong? If I'm wrong about any of this, please put me on the game. I didn't see the fight. If I'm wrong about any, I just seen the 3 knockdowns. So I don't know what led up to whatever. 1st, 7th, and 12th. Hold the phone. So he did that first knockdown was in the, oh man. Dude, did you see? The first knockdown, if I'm correct, is when he was lunging, right? Am I right about that? Devin Haney was lunging. Devin Haney threw the freaking, Devin Haney was lunging on the first knockdown. He threw the punch. He extended himself too much. And then he tried to come again like that. He was just overextending himself, right? That's what we talking about, right? That was the first knockdown, right? Come on, fam. You got to know better than that. You got to know better than that. You got to know better than that. Most boxers try to set traps. You understand? You want to set a trap. You want the guy to walk into it. You understand what I'm saying? Tell me where the lie's at. This nigga ain't Mike Tyson. You set a trap. Especially if you want to throw an uppercut or you want to throw a check hook or something like that, you set a trap. That's what you do. Tell me where the lie's at, fam. Am I saying anything wrong? What's up, my brother? How you doing today? You need the time? 9:06. You set a trap. Am I saying anything wrong? If I'm saying anything wrong, put me on the game. Devin Haney was overextending himself. And he left himself wide open. And he got caught with a hook. And I promise you, after he got caught with that first hook, I'm not watching the fight, so I don't know what's going on. You saw the fight. Freaking Garcia corner told him, that's what you throw. That's what you're gonna get him out of here with. Alright? That's what you're gonna get him out of here with, the hook. It's like he couldn't see it. If you can't see an uppercut, fine. But when you can't see a hook, sheesh. Like if you can't see an uppercut, fine. But when you can't see a hook, you in trouble. You couldn't see a hook, fam. Tell me where the lie at. Tell me. Have a blessed day, my brother.
Oh, what all right now?
Tell me where the lie at. We haven't been talking about boxing for the longest over here. Because every time I talk about boxing, you always got some asshole that want to then now get into a random fight with me. I don't want to fight nobody, fam. Like, I'm a whole grown-ass man. I want to live my life. I'm not out here to try to prove nothing to nobody. Shit was crazy. I don't know, fam. I don't know what to tell you. Now you see why Shakur Stevenson what has Shakur Stevenson been telling people? Haney kept jabbing and keeping that hand down and getting... Fam, you gotta hold the phone. I only seen the 3 knockdowns. It did not look like he was holding the phone. For everybody that don't know what holding the phone is, I generally fight southpaw. So holding the phone is me keeping my guard up so that when I throw this, I got like this. You understand what I'm saying? So this is me holding the phone, right? So that's holding the phone, just so we could be clear. So when you fighting, you understand what I'm saying? You could protect yourself from that person throwing something over here while you throwing. You understand what I'm saying? The fuck? He wasn't holding the phone. Like, what the hell? He's a whole professional boxer, so that I don't understand it. I can see if you just some random person out here in the street, niggas don't know.
Good morning.
Yeah, you just some random person in the street. Niggas don't know. That's why you don't be fighting random people in the street. Y'all gonna kill somebody by accident. I'm telling you. You're gonna kill somebody by accident. You're gonna hit somebody, they gonna fall, their head gonna hit the concrete, they gonna get done, and now you gonna be getting charged with a crime. Stop fighting these people outside randomly for no fucking reason. Believe me when I tell you that shit could go sideways. The ref kept calling slips. I didn't see it, but after that first knockdown, it looked like he could have been concussed. So he might have been also slipping. Just so we could be clear. Yeah, stop fighting random niggas out here in the street, fam. Especially people that can't do nothing. You're going to end up killing somebody by accident, and that's going to be the end of your life. Believe me when I tell you that. This little whole professional boxer, he wasn't even holding the phone, fam. I don't even get that. I don't get it. Have a blessed day.
You too, man. Thank you.
And you got that Philadelphia shirt on, fam. You know who we playing.
Oh, yeah, you already, man.
Shout out to the Knicks. Giving us that W last night. Morning. All right. I got you, fam. Come on, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the Knicks getting us that W last night. He said, Garcia made Haney look like Cuba Gooding Jr. with the look. Bam! Dude wasn't even holding the phone. Bam! He fainted him. I can't even tell Garcia. Is Garcia southpaw? Or he fight conventional? He fight conventional, right? So he fainted him, and then he threw the hook, the check hook. And I'm like, what the fuck? He fight orthodox, right? Like, sheesh. That was just bananas, fam. I don't know what to tell you. That was just bananas. I was like, what the fuck? I got you, OG. I was like, what the fuck, fam? But y'all keep sleeping on Garcia. But Shakar Stevenson told y'all that Devin Haney ain't the real deal. But I never thought Devin Haney was the real deal myself. Devin Haney just looks like somebody who has some real good athletics capability. And his father probably pushed him into that shit. You'd be surprised at how often, parents who push somebody into something because they know a little bit about something so they can teach it really well. You understand? So they be like, I'm going to make my son this and that. Let your kids do what's in their heart, fam. Because when shit get thick, that's when you're going to know where they at. Let your kids do what's in their heart. I don't care how good your kid can play basketball. If that ain't in his heart, don't force him to do that shit. He might want to be a mathematician. Let him go math it up. Let your kids do what's in their heart, fam. I'm sorry, but I just don't think that shit's in Devin Haney's heart. And that's my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't think it's in his heart, fam. And I never thought it was in his heart. Way before this, we don't even talk about Devin Haney when we talked about boxing. I just don't think that it's in his heart, fam. That nigga got caught with it. Like, what the hell? I don't know what to tell you. When I bet, I knew that 20 knockdowns and 24 fights would eventually play a part in the fight. Fam. He doesn't know how to protect himself. Morning.
Good morning, my brother. How you?
All right, chillin'.
God bless, baby.
You also appreciate you.
Thank you, baby. Appreciate you.
That's what we supposed to do.
Every day.
right. Yeah, nah, I never was a big Devin Haney fan. That's not a guy. Come on, man, I got you. Come on.
Oh shit! God damn!
You know what I'm saying? Like, never was a big Devin Haney fan. All of them niggas is running from Shakur Stevenson. Don't nobody want no pieces of him. Why? Because that shit is in his heart. Devin Haney was 31-0, 15 KOs, and was trying to trade with a puncher. He ain't got no sense. Wait, hold on. I'm right about that first knockdown, right? He was overextending himself. He was reaching. You're not supposed to do that. Because what I'm going to explain. So basically, when you reach, like how he was reaching, you don't have no opportunity to get your guard up. You don't have no opportunity to protect yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So you're not supposed to overextend yourself and reach. You understand what I'm saying? So he overextended himself and he reaching. He can't get back to defend himself. He can't get back to put his guard up. He can't get back to protect himself. You understand what I'm saying? You leave yourself wide open. That's why when you see dudes overextend a lot of time, they get caught with that hook. I mean, the uppercut. Reaching and keeping that hand down. Fam, I only saw I didn't even see 10 seconds. I saw whatever was the amount of time that it took for Instagram to show me the 3 knockouts. That's all I saw. And I can tell you that he didn't keep his hand up. I can tell you. And definitely was overextending. What in the hell, fam? Morning, my brother.
Where they got Lucy's at?
I have no idea. I don't know.
None? All right, bro.
Wish I could help.
But how's everything? Good, dude?
Everything is great.
Right.
God is good. Jesus is king. Dang. I only saw a couple of seconds of this shit. All I saw was the dude. And he had no head movement. Like, how are you not moving your head? Like, he had no head movement. He was trying to get killed. He had no head movement. He was throwing punches and his head was staying like this. He had no head movement, fam. Okay, so you throwing the jab, right? Right? You throwing the jab, and let's say you want to come back over, right? So you gotta have head movement. Your head gotta go from side to side. You understand? He had no head movement. Go watch the fight. Am I lying, Roman? Am I lying or am I telling the truth? I only saw a couple of seconds, fam. Am I lying? Maybe 30 seconds. He had any head movement? Okay, so you need head movement and you need to hold the phone. If you holding the phone and you doing head movement, you have a chance, even against a better fighter. You think he threw the fight? I don't think he went out there and got his ass kicked on purpose. I don't think that's what happened. Haney ain't the best of boxers. I'm just being honest. No, I don't like Haney. I've never thought he was that good of a boxer. We just haven't been talking about boxing for a couple of years. Last time we was talking about boxing for real, I still lived in the Bronx. So we just ain't really been talking about boxing. That's when I had my whole setup. And that's when we was streaming the fucking boxing matches. And I was giving y'all play-by-play. And I know y'all love that because we have 4,000 people in the chat with us. I thought he was going to do a running around Ali type style and came in trading. Garcia played him with the pre-fight. Also, people who have been sending drops. I don't know if y'all want me to call the drops. I'm going to keep the show going. If we get to a certain number of drops, I'll call some of them. Mostly because people be trying to count our pockets. So I need for y'all to... Good morning. So that's the reason why I'm not necessarily calling the drops. Because people be trying to count our pockets. So if we get a certain amount of drops, and then I'll call it. But if we only going to get 1 or 2 or something like that, maybe only 3, I'm not going to call it. I know a lot of y'all send drops after the show is over. But I will look to see if there's a question. Yes, I do think we're going to war. Shout out to John B. Salute. Shout out to John B. with the $10 drop. He says, do you think we're going to war? Us in America? What do you mean? Us in America? What do you mean? 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 What do Yeah, I think we're gonna go to war because our government isn't gonna mind their business. Our government is in a situation right now where they basically probably can't mind their business, to be fair to them. They've already supplied the enemy of our friends with weapons, and they're supplying our friends with the weapons to fight the enemies of our friends. So basically, everybody that's fighting right now is basically using weapons that's all weapons, just so we can be clear. Good morning.
Baby. Miss.
He drops his money.
So basically, everybody is just everybody over there. Most of the fighting that's going on over there is going on because they all using weapons we gave them. No other way to put it. So we're already in this war. Roman says Haney was looking angry at the stare down, and I was like, he too upset. He gonna go for the kill and get caught. 30 seconds later, Haney looks like Cuba Gooding Jr. Never allow yourself to get angry when you fight. I think that if you have to get angry to fight, and you're not like a fighter like a Mike Tyson, I think it's to your detriment. If you're a calculating fighter, it's to your detriment. Morning. All right. That's what I think. We got 34 people in here. Hit that like button. Send out some notifications. I think that if you're a power puncher and you knocking niggas out, you getting angry makes sense. I think that if you're a dude that dances and that's what you do, you dance, I don't think getting angry is good for you. I think that you should try to stay calm. That's just my opinion. I think that you have to be able to be mindful, stay calm, because you got to read your opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you're a counter puncher, you got to read your opponent. So I think you got to, don't allow yourself to get angry. People do that. I think people do that because I don't think that be anger. I think that be fear. I think a lot of times when people like act like they're angry or, oh, I'm so mad, I think that be fear. You understand? More times than not, that's fear. You understand what I'm saying? When you confident, you don't get up like that all the time. Like, you don't need to. I don't know no other way to explain that. That's why whenever I see people yelling and screaming for no reason, to me, I see fear. I don't see confidence. You understand? Haney will probably do better than the NBA. I don't know. I never see them play basketball. But I be thinking a lot of that shit be fear. You understand what I'm saying? So stop getting angry. Because remember, whenever we get angry, it clouds our judgment. So if I see a fighter getting angry, morning, my brother. So if I see a fighter getting angry, I think that's to his detriment. I don't think that's to his benefit. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
You got a documentary.
What happened?
You have a documentary right now.
Yes, sir. You enjoying it?
I've been listening to it when I was inside.
That's what it is. Salute. Enjoy your day, my brother.
Put it on YouTube.
It is on YouTube. I'm live right now.
You'll watch it on my phone next time tomorrow.
Boom. Hit that like button. Nobody knows I'm on YouTube. Like, I'm on YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. Nobody knows I'm on YouTube for some strange reason. You know what it is? Because there's some weirdos out here telling people I'm doing some other shit. So that's why I think nobody don't know I'm on YouTube. I'm on fucking YouTube, man. Good morning, my brother.
All right, how you feeling?
Chilling, doing things. Good luck out there today. He got the Spreewell jersey on. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. Yep. You said, I haven't seen a fighter win yet that uses a block with your face down. Yeah, that's not going to be beneficial. What up, Corey? This is Good Morning King. Keep spreading the word. We always trying to talk positivity into the world, fam. We want everybody to win, fam. Just as long as it's not to my detriment. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, my brother.
All right.
Blessings.
You also. Appreciate you.
Thank you, bro.
Always positive energy, fam. Yeah, that's probably why people don't know I do YouTube, because they got like some weirdos that was out here telling. I think people just thought I was like having like talking to like one person, and then that would be crazy if I was just out here just on my phone talking to one person being animated like this. I mean, fuck it. Whatever. Whatever, nigga. But yeah, nah. That didn't make sense. He came out. The first knockout I saw, Devin Haney came out, and they showed it from the perspective of the over-the-shoulder camera from Garcia. So Garcia had his back to the camera, and it was over this shoulder. And so freaking Devin Haney's right here. And you see Devin Haney throw the jab where he's already reaching, and then he threw the next punch, and he's already reaching. And it dude just hooked him. Bam! Check hook, nigga. Whole lot. That check hook worked. It work. Especially if you got fast hands. That check hook work. Believe me when I tell you. Especially if your hands is fast, the person can't defend that. That's why you gotta hold the phone. If I'm saying anything wrong, put it in the chat, fam. If I'm saying anything wrong, put it in the chat. I would like to know what I'm saying wrong. Not for argument. Just so we can be clear. Not for argument. But if I'm saying anything wrong, put it in the chat because I would like to be informed. Devin Haney is lucky he wasn't fighting Tank. Tank would have killed him. Because Tank like uppercuts. Morning, my brother.
Appreciate you.
All right. Tank like uppercuts. Tank would have killed him. He would have been in freaking traction. Tank like hitting people with that uppercut. He would have been in traction. His legs was going after the first knockdown. That's what it looked like to me. That's why I said that they kept saying he was slipping. He was calling some of them as slips. And what I'm saying is he ain't had no legs. So I can respect them calling some of them as slips. I just didn't see it, so I don't know. You saw it better than I saw it. I just saw the 3 knockdowns. Hold on one second. All right? Chilling. I have to hold the microphone so the music don't come through. Yeah, that shit is crazy, man. Hold on. If he was fighting Tank, they would have probably had to take him out on a gurney, fam. He would have definitely have not made it to the 12th round. He definitely wouldn't have made it to the 12th round if he was fighting Tank. He wouldn't have made it to the 12th round. Tank would have knocked him out like the third. If he got dropped in the first round by Garcia, shout out to Garcia. I think he's a good fighter. But if he got dropped in the first round by Garcia, he wouldn't have made it to the 6th round fight against Tank. Tell me where the lie's at. Better yet, who disagrees with that? We can't know if that's the truth or not. He's never going to fight Tank. If I was his father, I would never put him in the ring with Tank. Never. Never. You're just offering your son up for a sacrifice at that point. I would never put him in the ring with Tank. Never. Tank gonna hit him with that because Tank set traps. That's what I'm trying to explain. When Devin Haney did all of that reaching, Tank would have hit him with the uppercut. Tank wouldn't have hit him with the hook. He would have stepped right to the side and hit him with the uppercut. Bam! Telling you. Dude would have been in traction. Dude would have been in traction. He kept, what he said? He kept getting stunned and holding. Only thing holding him up was the hold. When Garcia pushed him off to knock him out, he'd go down, ref would call it a slip. All right. Tank a different animal. It's Baby Tyson. Fam, if he was fighting against Tank, fam, he wouldn't have made. I don't think he would have cleared the 5th round. I don't think he would have cleared the 5th round, fam. I don't think he would have cleared it. Good morning. Happy to help. Let him choose. Oh, here you go, old timer. Yes, sir. Nah, happy to help, man.
Good. Thank you.
Have a blessed day.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Well, nah, I got drafted. That shit. Nobody wants to go to war.
I agree with you.
That's right. And I was in my 20s. I just got out of high school.
You got other things you wanted to do with your
Talking
life.
about 1964.
Huh? What's that, Vietnam?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were in Vietnam for a long time. People don't. It didn't become public until President Johnson.
What did I tell y'all? Thank you very much. Appreciate you. I've been telling people on my program now for the longest that we be in war before America tell us we in war. We just don't be knowing.
Of course not. Of course, no. We were there. They were trying to stop the communists from coming down.
What they called them, the Viet Cong?
Yeah. The Viet Cong were the guys who had to do the work. The guys who took my leg.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to see you here today.
Yeah, right, yeah. At least it's not raining either.
Sheesh.
Last night was a mother.
Yes, it was.
Cold as hell.
Appreciate you, Ojama.
Take care.
Have a blessed day. He said he would have been out there in the first. Well, yeah, I'm just saying, I don't think he would have cleared the fifth. I mean, I think it would have happened before the fifth. So, yeah, the first works for me also. Let's be honest with you. Yeah, because Garcia... Hold on. Who can Haney fight next? Don't he still got the belt? Haney still got the belt because Garcia came in overweight, right? So that means that the belt can't change hands, correct? So Haney still has the belt. Who do he fight next? I think they got to force him to fight whoever the number one contender is. Is the number one contender Shakar? Yes, ma'am. Happy to help.
Talk about the fight.
You saw it?
Yeah, I follow Tank around a lot. I go to the shows and all of that.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I went to Cali and seen him fight Garcia and all of that. Yeah, they fighting in Vegas, June 15th.
You going?
I'm going to Atlanta. No.
Ah.
But I didn't Hanley. He's so weak. He don't got no power punches. And I remember when Garcia was fighting Tank, he was so out of breath. He couldn't take it. See, Tank is a power puncher. You can't play with that boy. I used to live in Baltimore for like 15 years.
Boom.
Yeah, so that's where he's from. So they trained him young, and he got lead. So he a little cuckoo too. So he got. Now that's how he got all that money. He got the lead money, and then that's what really pushed his career up because he got the right trainers. He got money to invest in his career, and yeah, he's yeah.
One day when we talking boxing, I would love to hear more of your input.
What I really want you to talk. I'm into cryptocurrency.
Okay.
We developed our own coin called the Black Wall Street coin. Next time I see you, I'm gonna give you a shirt, and we could definitely talk about that because that's what I would like to definitely talk about. It's BWST coin.
Come tell the people what are you doing. Come stay. You can tell the people what you're doing.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sawyer Stewart. I've been living in Coney Island for a long time. I'm into cryptocurrency. Me and a group of people, we actually developed a cryptocurrency coin, kind of just like Bitcoin, and our intentions are to bring the Black community into cryptocurrency because it's definitely a way for us to get out. In cryptocurrency, the way you make profits and the way you stand strong is by unifying. And that's the same thing that we need as a people, is to unify and to do something for our goddamn selves.
Boom.
It's time to get some money. The money is there. If we come together, we can definitely do it. So I just wanted to give him a little introduction, but I'm definitely going to be back, and I want to tell y'all all about DeFi and tech and how it can really change your life, because this is a beautiful thing. I got into cryptocurrency probably about 4 years ago Now I'm developing my own goddamn coin. I got my own currency.
Boom.
And we all can do this. This shit is real. Why you think they're trying to regulate cryptocurrency
Boom.
so much? Because it's so easy for you to get it. If I put 100, we get 50 people to put $100 in, and we keep it in there and it liquefies, we all can come out with $100,000.
Boom.
And that's what it is. And I definitely want to get back with you. I want to get you a shirt, and I want to definitely talk to you more. What's your Facebook so I could get your Facebook there? Thank you for your time for doing that for me. I appreciate it.
Why wouldn't I?
What's your Facebook?
BBN. Oh, hold on. I'm on Instagram more than anything.
Okay.
BBN. Dot.
Okay. Then we also, with our cryptocurrency, we also gave away a $500 grant. So we have a tax on the cryptocurrency. So every month we want to give away a grant. Our first grant, we gave $500 to a podcaster from Coney Island. He is about 17 years old. He's been doing this for so long. We gave him a $500 grant. So this is what we want to do, and we want to create wealth for our people, because it's definitely an open market for us to do so. So I don't know if you guys know about the Bitcoin halving. Right now is a great time to get into the cryptocurrency, because they're actually not mining any more coins. So that means that there's going to be a need for more of it. So when there's a need for more, you know what happens. Price goes up. So I'm just grateful that my brother gave me a chance to speak to you guys about cryptocurrency and what it has done for me. Ever since I got into it, like I said, I'm a homeschool mom, so I don't work. And this has provided me a stable income while I'm taking care of my children, teaching them myself. So I'm just happy about it. And I'm hoping that more people of color get into cryptocurrency, and especially into tech. AI is coming to take y'all jobs. I don't know if y'all know that, but all those retail jobs and all that stuff would be obsolete, because they said by 2050 every transaction will be done over the internet. So you're not going to have nobody going in stores. All of this stuff is going to be done. How I came up with my own coin, we're a developer. I have somebody that built a contract for me. It's easy. I don't know if you guys heard of Fiverr, but Fiverr is a website where you have people, you have developers, you have people in all types of profession that are freelancers that are looking for work. So being that I was in cryptocurrency, once I got on Facebook, I started getting a part of the groups, and I started getting in the backhand end. And once I got in the backhand end, I seen it was so easy to develop the coin. The coin is easy to make. You could get somebody to make you your own currency for $20. But the thing of it is, you got to sell it. You got to have a community behind you to push the coin. So that's actually how I started the currency. And if you guys get a chance, it's bwstcoin.com. We give out $500 grants. There is a link on the website. If anyone has a small business, you can apply for that $500 grant. Like I said, we gave away one grant so far, and we were on a chain called ETH. ETH is what pushes the transactions through. So ETH is the bank. That Ethereum was very expensive for us. So when people were buying the coin, they had to pay like an extra $30 or $40. So now we're going to change our chain. And when we change the chain, we're going to definitely relaunch. And
next time you come out here, can you have some like boards or some paperwork?
I'm going to need, no, for real, seriously.
I'm being honest.
No. I'm appreciative of you so much. Yes, I need this pool because I have such great information and so many people want it, but I just needed a little help. I can't do it all by myself.
None of us can.
We have to unify and be together.
So hands are washed. So
thank you so much for everything. They asked me a few questions. I'm gonna definitely connect with you, and I want to give you a shirt, and I'm gonna definitely sit out here and have some cards, palm cards, my shirts, and start giving people information about what we're doing. Okay? Yes, she's calling now. Yes. All right, thank you so much, my brother.
Have a blessed day.
Wait, what's your name again?
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost. I'm Sawyer.
Boom.
Okay. You know Ronald Stewart?
I probably do.
That's my father. Well, you probably seen him around here with like the wavy hair, glasses, Muslim brother.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my father. So if you ever see him, but I've been out here all my life. So thank you again for your time and to share your platform with me. I truly appreciate it.
I've been trying to share my platform with a lot of people, so thank you for being somebody that actually came and used the opportunity. I appreciate you.
We gonna get up.
Yes, ma'am. We're gonna step inside for a minute. I have no idea.
Sure.
Salute. I just want the music is. I have no idea. I know other people that want to talk to y'all about cryptocurrency also. So the minute that she said something about, the minute that she talked about cryptocurrency, I wanted to give her the opportunity because I have other people that also wanted to talk about cryptocurrency and they getting everything together. So I don't know nothing about it. Anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. I don't know anything about what she was talking about. I just gave her the opportunity to voice what she has going on. And I'll give her another opportunity to voice what she has going on. Like I'll give other people the opportunity. It's always love, always positive energy. I want the best for us. Yes, ma'am. I want the best for us. I know y'all been hearing different, but I can't help what liars and haters say. I have no control over that. But I do want the best for us, and I want to give people the opportunity to voice whatever it is that they got. I don't have no control over what liars and haters do, fam. I have no control over that. Yes, ma'am. I have no control over what the people that don't like me is saying. I have no control over that. Let's get back to our Devin Haney conversation. So hold on. Devin Haney and Garcia is going to run that back? That's what you said? Shout out to John B. He did another $10 drop for the cryptocurrency. Here you go, sir. Yeah, happy to help. That hat is smart, man. I like that hat, man. That's what they were saying in the post fight. Well, like I said before, he got stunned early. All right? He got stunned early. Morning, my brother. All right? Like I said, dude got stunned early. If you're telling me that knockdown came in the first round, that means that he got stunned early. So they probably feel like they could have put together a better effort if he didn't get knocked down early. So I can see where Devin Haney might be like, he wants to get another chomp at the bit. Also, remember, dude came in overweight, so Devin Haney his belt couldn't be removed from him. He couldn't win the belt because he didn't come in at the right weight. Garcia, you're welcome. Garcia didn't come in at the right weight. So whenever you don't get your weight low enough, you can't win the belt, basically. So who does he fight next? He damn sure don't want to fight the number one contender. I believe the number one contender is Shakur Stevenson, right? I know he doesn't want to fight that guy after just getting this shit happen to him. So yeah, run it back. Yeah, run it back. I know he doesn't want to fight Shakur. Shakur's gonna wreck him. But he might feel like he could have a better opportunity if he didn't get knocked down in the beginning. If he didn't get knocked down in the beginning of the fight, he might feel like he could have had a better showing, you know. That's the way I'm looking at it, fam. So I could see him. He don't want to fight Shakur Stevenson, and they're not gonna keep letting him die. Who's the #1 contender for that belt? Shakur Stevenson, right? He don't want to fight that guy. So yeah, we gonna run it back. He don't want to fight Shakur Stevenson, man. Don't nobody want to fight Shakur Stevenson. Nobody. Not in his weight class. Maybe somebody in the higher weight classes is like, I'll fight Shakur's. Haney done. He might as well go for the payday and retire. I've never been a fan of Devin Haney's, and you know that I like boxers that y'all know I like technical boxers. Knockout artists, that everybody like knockout artists, but y'all know I like technical boxers, right? Y'all know that's like what I like. Like anybody that's been here following the channel for any time. Y'all know I like technical fighters. I do not like Devin Haney. He just do not have enough power for me. I'm sorry. He just don't have enough power. Hit that like button so we can send out some notifications. She's going to be honking her horn for a minute because somebody got her boxed in. So she's going to be honking her horn for a minute. She's going to be honking her horn for a minute. Somebody got her boxed in. So we just going to be patient. He don't got enough power, fam. And that's another thing. I didn't think that hook should have been enough to, like, really, like, the hook shouldn't. He caught him with a hook, fam. I mean, yeah, it was a good hook. He caught him off guard. We're not gonna pretend like that's not what happened. Old lady boxed in. Homeboy is trying to help to find out who car that is. But I don't know if the person who car that is even in the store. You understand? The person, whoever car that is, I don't think they not in there. They not in there, right?
Yeah, I don't see nobody in there for you.
Told you, they not even in there. That's why I told y'all she gonna be honking for a minute. Because whoever, that's the same person that keeps yelling and screaming every time, that's been yelling and screaming behind my back for like the last 5 minutes. So, it's some old lady, some older lady. So, yeah. So whoever car that is, they gonna be back there honking. Nothing we can do about it. Morning, my brother. All right, salute. Look. We're gonna go stand inside for a minute. We're gonna go stand inside for a minute. Just for a second. Somebody boxed her in perfectly. They're not in here. They're not in the store over there. Homeboy right here is trying to help her look for the person who boxed her in. That person that boxed her in probably ain't even around here no more. Anyway, let's talk about what we're talking about. Yeah, so Devin Haney, in my opinion, I know I like technical boxers, and he just don't have enough power. You still have to have power. You have to have power or pinpoint accuracy. I don't think he has pinpoint accuracy, and I don't think he has power. The reason why I say power or pinpoint accuracy is because if you got pinpoint accuracy, then you could target something. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think Devin Haney can target anything. I don't think he has pinpoint accuracy. That's just my opinion. And we all know he don't have any power. So it is what it is. I don't think anybody want to fight that Beatz guy. Send me some stuff for him. I don't know enough about him yet. I haven't been following boxing as closely as I should. Send me some stuff on him so I can get informed. Send me some stuff on him if you don't mind. She was literally just talking to the person that parked over there too. She was just talking to them like a couple of minutes ago. And then as soon as the person disappeared, she jumped in her car, started honking the horn. You're welcome. Happy to help. We got 51 people in the room. Hit that like button. Send out some notifications. I think now she's calling the person on the phone or some shit. Now she's calling them on the phone. She knows the person whose car that is. She was just talking to the person. I promise you. Anyway, send me some stuff on Boots. I don't really know anything about Boots. Send me something. I haven't been following boxing. Send me something that y'all find that I need to know about the guy. Whether it's somebody speaking about him, whether it's some footage, send it for me. I'm gonna get caught up on him. I'm gonna go look up on him myself also, just so we could be clear. But anything that you think I need to know about the dude, send it to me. Told you she gonna be out there honking for like 20, 30 minutes. She gonna be honking until whatever her clothes is done, and she gotta come back in. So we're gonna stand right here for a second.
We have to purchase. How does it look after the card?
Why would she park right there knowing that she's gonna be going in and out the spot instead of just double parking like every other person? Just so we could be clear, look how the person got her blocked in, like it's a perfect block in. I'm not trying to be a dick, I just want to show you. Come on. The lady looked around, the lady that was just walking past looked around to see where I at and saw me in the building. It was like, because they know it's the bullshit.
And the card's gonna have what?
Yeah, hit me up with some highlights. I want to see what the dude got.
You don't want a receipt?
But like y'all already know, shout out to the lady though. I'm not trying to crap on her. Please nobody take it that way. I'm not trying to disrespect the lady that's about to hit the home. So send me something. I know I like slick boxes. I like technical boxes more than I like knockout artists. Knockout artists is dope. If you could be a technical boxer that's slick and have knockout power, I think that's the area you want to be in. She about to tear a car.
How is she gonna come out? She can't come out.
She about to look.
She can't come out. When she going on the sidewalk. Yes,
On the
she
sidewalk.
Sure is. I would too.
It's my God. I love it.
Oh, that's her car? Now here go the lady. So there was the other dude she was talking to.
She's been in here all this time.
And the guy came in here and asked. She don't speak no English, I don't think. What up, Kelly? She said you could have came and told her. See, I told you she knew her. I told you she knew her. She know who the lady called was. She know her. She just you saw when she said you could have came in here and tapped me.
But we screamed it out.
I don't think she know any English.
It doesn't matter, but we saying minivan, 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 minivan.
I agree. I'm agreeing.
She's driving, you know she's double parked.
I'm agreeing with you, by the way.
I'm gonna tell her when she comes in, you know. I think she had her headset on.
That's why she said tap her, maybe?
Yeah.
That was funny. I mean, not
When you're
really.
double park, come out. At least, you know, somebody probably gotta come out.
I'm gonna tell you another problem. When you double park, you gotta park so that people could be able to move. She parked like dead in front of her.
Right
like
in front of, yeah.
Like she was like parallel parking to the car. Like, what's going on over here? There we go. Boots is slick technical with KO power. His only downside is he shows off too much for me. What up, Kelly? Yeah, send me some highlights. I want to know. I don't know the dude. I don't know the dude. Send me some highlights. I want to know. I know I love boxing, man. But Devin Haney, never really liked the guy. I just never really liked the guy. I never thought he was too slick. I never thought he was too slick. Oh. You know her, right? You don't know her? Huh? Fine. Never was a big fan of Devin Haney. I just never was a fan of his. I never understood. He doesn't look like he wants to be a boxer to me. You understand? Like, when I hear him talk about boxing, when I see him doing his workouts, it don't look like his heart is in it. You understand what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. But he don't look like he got that fire in him like you want a boxer to have. You know what I'm saying? He don't look like he got that fire in him like you want a boxer to have. You understand? He just doesn't. So I've never been a big fan of Devin Haney. I'm just being honest with you.
If they say here, I got one.
Just never. He doesn't have a lot of power.
Yeah, I have my coffee.
And I think I don't know. You said, what was his record again? Y'all said 51 wins with 15 knockouts? Like, so he's going the distance every time he fights? And I'm pretty sure that he's not like Mayweather, 31 and 15. 31 and 15. Come on. Don't hit it, please. So 31 and 15. Nah, I got you, fam. 31-1 now. Oh, 31 with 15 knockouts. 31-1 now. Nah, he just doesn't look to me like he just doesn't look to me like he got that fire in him. It's one thing to say that you know how to do something, right? But knowing how to do something and having that fire in you is the difference between a Michael Jordan and a Darwin Ham. You get me? Nah, Darwin Ham is just not that good. But you understand what I'm saying? Like when you performing at the professional level and you're at the top of the professional level of any sport, you need to have that fire in you. I just don't see him having that fire in him, in all due respect. You understand? With 27 KOs, he gonna kill that nigga. He don't want to fight Boots. Did you see when Garcia's father was talking shit to somebody, I think a reporter, and he was like, oh, suck my name, all this other stuff. And then the reporter mentioned Boots' name, and he immediately apologized to him. If you haven't seen that clip, go look at that clip. I don't think nobody want to fight Boots, man. And I don't even know nothing about the guy. So send me some stuff on this Boots nigga. I don't think nobody want to fight that guy. Just being honest with you. Good morning. Just being honest with you. I don't think nobody wants to fight Boots. Because I just saw Garcia's father's reaction. He was talking shit to the guy, telling him F you and everything else. And then the dude brought up Boots' name and he apologized, walked back up to the dude, shook his hand. Oh, you know, I'm just joking around. So whoever this Boots dude is, he the truth. I don't even know nothing about him. How much power we got in the phone? We have 40. We can stay on live for a little while longer. For a lot while longer. Nah, man. These dudes are like, I like technical fighters, but you gotta have pinpoint accuracy, or you have to have just a little bit of power so that when you catch the guy, or when you catch him good, you drop him. You don't have to drop him for the match, but when you catch a guy good and you got pinpoint accuracy, you're gonna make him fall. I can respect that. But when you be catching a guy good, and the nigga don't never go down. The hell, man? Copy. I'm gonna go look at it right now, fam. I'm just saying. We ain't talked about boxing in a long time. I don't skip this. I don't care about that. Damn. Sheesh. Damn. Yeah, he got power too. You right. He got power. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, he got power. Sheesh. Hold on, I want to show y'all this one.
Is he over involved?
Sheesh. Damn, that's just nah. I'm gonna check some of these out. Nah, Devin Haney don't want to fight this guy. Devin Haney don't want no parts of this guy. He gonna kill Devin Haney, fam. He don't want no parts of this guy. Devin Haney gonna kill him. I promise you. I mean, he gonna kill Devin Haney. Devin Haney gonna wake up. He gonna wake up. It's gonna be 20 years from now. They're gonna be talking about you been in a coma. It's gonna be 20 years from now. They're gonna be like, you was in a coma all of this time. We had you on life support. You don't want to fight that guy, man. Whenever you see a boxer where dudes is scared to throw a punch, that's because they know that the other guy's hands are faster than theirs. So dudes who's scared to throw a punch. You understand? After you tag a dude a couple of times on the counters, they're gonna be scared to throw punches. That's what people misconstrue is going on in the Mayweather fights. When y'all say Mayweather don't be active enough, it's not that Mayweather don't be active. He's a counter puncher. So what happens is early in the fight, niggas get caught trying to throw punches. So in the middle rounds, they scared to throw punches. Then late in the fight, now they gotta try to make up rounds, so now they're throwing punches. So y'all like, yo, this fight is boring. But it's not boring because Mayweather's doing anything wrong. He's a counter puncher. He's waiting for the dudes to throw the punch. You understand? He's a counter puncher. That's why when people be like Mayweather fights are boring, I'm like, if you just don't like Mayweather, so you saying that, I respect that more than you saying that you some kind of boxing aficionado and you saying that. Because you obviously don't know nothing about boxing if that's what you're thinking. But if you just don't like Mayweather, then okay, you're speaking from an emotional standpoint. I can respect that. You being emotional. I get it. But if you're busy trying to say anything else, if you speaking from an emotional standpoint, I get it. But if you just saying what you saying because you saying it, I'm like, come on, fam, what the fuck are you talking about? Part of my language. But I'm like, what are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. Tank versus Beatz would be a super fight. Yeah, I mean, both of them are kind of counter punches. I'm gonna assume. I haven't seen much of Beatz. Just that little bit that, yes, ma'am. Just that little bit that you just showed me. But Tank is a power counter puncher. Those are one of the most dangerous things you could be. A guy is a counter puncher and he got dynamite in his hands. That's one of the most dangerous things you could be. Because you do understand the reason why counter punching is so effective is because you're hitting the guy when he has his guard down. He's throwing his punch and you're hitting him then. That means that he doesn't have any of his energy towards being... Morning, my brother.
Morning, my brother.
Yes, sir. That means that he doesn't have any of his energy. He's not bracing himself to be hit. He doesn't have his guard up. He's just, he's trying to throw a punch. He's giving himself up, and then he's getting hit. So if you're a counter puncher that got dynamite in your hands, that's like the most dangerous thing you could be, fam. Next to a guy that just can't get hit. Because those guys is going to frustrate the shit out of you. The dudes that just can't get hit, you're going to get the shit frustrated out of you. And you're going to start overextending late in the fight and get knocked down. Because that's what you want to happen. If you're a boxer, you want the guy to give himself up. You want him to give himself up. You want him to make it easy for you. You want him to give himself up. That's why you throw the body shots to get the arms down, right? That's why you throw the body shots so they protect their body with their hands is now down. Now you can hit them in the face. Now if you're hitting them in the face, they got to put their guards up. When they put their guards up, you attack the body, right? If I'm saying anything wrong, morning, my brother, how you doing today? Yes, sir. If I'm saying anything wrong, please tell me what it is. If I'm saying anything wrong, put it in the chat. If I'm saying anything wrong, put it in the chat, fam. Because they're going to tell you I'm lying. They're going to tell you I don't know what I'm talking about. If I'm saying anything wrong, put it in the chat, fam. So, nah, I'm not a big fan of Devin Haney's at all. I'm sorry. I don't dislike the guy. I'm just not a fan of his. Just so we can be clear. I don't want you to be like, yo, this nigga Jack, he hates Devin Haney's. I don't hate Devin Haney. I'm just not a fan of his. I don't think he's this. I don't see anything special in him. That's all. I don't see anything special in him. You know what I'm saying? Just so we can be clear. Just so we can be clear. Morning. I don't see anything special in him. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything else. Does he have like a signature punch? Like Tank got that uppercut. When he throw that uppercut, he might take your head off. Does he have a signature punch? I hope his signature move isn't getting hit in the face with a left hook. Because that would be terrible for him. Does he have a signature punch? Because I know Tank he throw the uppercut with both hands. He gonna take your head off. What was the other Garcia that was fighting out of Philly? I forgot his name. Loved watching him fight because he a catch and shoot guy. What's the other Garcia that was fighting out of Philly? The other Garcia, I forgot his name. He was like back when a couple of years ago when we was doing boxing all the time. When we was basically covering boxing like every day. Danny. I used to love Danny because Danny's a catch and shoot guy because his hands is fast enough for him to catch and shoot. Love Danny Garcia. I like catch and shoot guys because if you could catch and shoot, your opponent stops throwing punches sooner or later. You get it? When you could attack the hand, throwing the punch, and then return, that's dangerous. When you could attack the hand, throwing the punch, and then return, that's dangerous. I like Danny. Danny a catch and shoot guy. I grew up in the era that's how almost everybody fought, catch and shoot. And I'm talking about niggas on the block. I'm not talking about fighters. I grew up in the era where everybody slap box. And one of the main things you learn when you slap boxing is catching and shooting. Tell me where the lie at. What up, homie? Chilling.
Oh, I thought she. Oh, thought you meant like gay, like, hold on, yeah.
I told you, every time they walk past me, they just say like the weirdest shit, fam. You just be like, you just get used to it. Like people just walking past you saying like the weirdest shit. Like you're like, these can't be the type of conversations you have on your own, fam. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I grew up in the era. I grew up in the 80s, fam. Everybody slap boxing in the 80s, 90s. Everybody slap boxing. That's what we did. Everybody slap boxing. Everybody slap boxing, man. Welcome, my brother. Everybody. And slap boxing is a lot of catching and shooting. I wanted my brother. Everybody outside trying to do 52. Everybody doing that 52 shit. At least trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up in that era. I didn't grow up in a lot of this shit niggas is doing. I grew up in a different era, fam. No disrespect to nobody else's era. Just telling you what it is. Not a fan of Devin Haney's, fam. I know niggas that I grew up with, I think would slump him. The only difference is conditioning. That's probably it. But I know niggas I grew up with that I will factually say would slump Devin Haney. That I grew up with. No cap. What time is it? We gotta drop some videos today. So we gotta drop some videos today. I got a ton of stuff I gotta do today. I'm gonna keep the live going a little bit longer, but we got a ton of stuff we gotta do today, and I gotta drop some videos today. Morning, my brother. And got a ton of things I gotta do today. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of Devin Haney. And I feel bad for those dudes that they fathers be earning them ass whoopings because they go and they talk crazy. I feel sorry for those dudes. They fathers, they trainer, so they fathers spend all that time talking shit about this person, talking shit about that person, yada yada, and then now they son gotta go in the ring. Nah, I don't do that. Just, you know what I'm saying? Show respect to your opponent. I respect that way more when you just show respect to your opponent, fam. All of that having to disrespect your opponent, I don't respect that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to be an alpha. I'm a sigma myself, fam. You understand what I'm saying? I'm one of those people. I go off on my own. I do my own thing. I'm not really concerned with if other people is doing shit. Like, I'm a sigma, fam. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody concerned with being an alpha, though, and most niggas is followers. I think that's follower behavior. To feel a need to disrespect your opponent. You understand? Like, there's no real need to do that. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if you better than your opponent. Especially if you outclass your opponent. There's really no need to do that. You're welcome. Happy to help. There's really no need to do that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why you don't really ever... I don't want to get into a trash talking contest with nobody. I could joke around with you or whatever, but I don't feel no need to talk down on my opponent. I just don't feel no need. Everything I'm good at, I'm good at. I don't feel no need to talk down on my opponent. Dude, the biggest thing that separates a professional athlete from the regular athlete out here in the street is conditioning. That's the biggest difference. Conditioning. Why do you think an old head will bust your ass in a three man on the court, but if you get them into a full court, they only can play 1 or 2 before their age starts showing? It's conditioning. It has nothing to do with their technical skill, because as we get older, our technical skill improves. Our conditioning goes down. You get it? I studied Tyson and Mayweather styles. I believe I'm in the middle and can switch styles depending on the other fighter's style. I mean, the things we like are probably going to be what we turn into, right? So we have to be mindful of the things that we gravitate towards. I think that shit that the Dempsey role that Mike Tyson does is scary. It's scary as hell. For everybody that don't know what the Dempsey role is, that's when Mike Tyson is coming towards you, or the fight is coming towards you, and they're moving from side to side like this. That's the Dempsey role, right? So that's dangerous as hell. That's why when you see when he does the Dempsey role, often you see him throwing the hook because he's gaining momentum. So that's scary as hell. Mayweather, his most dangerous move to me is the pull counter. Basically, what the pull counter is, I'll show you technically. So basically, what the pull counter is this. So when we box or when we fight, we got our legs like this and we're like this. But when we're doing the pull counter, we're gonna pull this leg right here up under us, and we're gonna kind of be leaning over the top of it, giving the impression that we're closer to our opponent than we actually are. So now when our opponent throws the punch, we're already out of range. Our opponent thinks that we're in range. You get it? So we're already out of range. So when the opponent throws the punch, all you got to do is slip to the side some, and then you can come forward. You understand what I'm saying? Those are my two favorite moves in boxing, bar none. So if that's what you're learning, shout out to that shit. Those are my two favorite moves in boxing, bar none. Them shits is dangerous. And people was doing the pull counter before Mayweather. Another person that did the pull counter really well is Muhammad Ali. He was really good at the pull counter also. Just so we could be clear. Dangerous moves. Those is dangerous moves. Those are moves that are dangerous moves. Because that Dempsey roll, the guy is throwing the punch, and you're basically, bomb. You understand what I'm saying? And he's gonna go down. It's gonna hurt because you're already building up the momentum. He don't know if you're coming with the right or the left. And the pull counter, whenever those guys get hit with the pull counter, you don't expect it. So the best time to hit somebody with a punch is when they don't expect it. That's why the counter is, being a counter puncher, you don't need to have as much power. But the more technically proficient you are, is the more you're going to be able to have pinpoint accuracy. So that's why pinpoint accuracy is so important, because you don't have to have so much power when you have pinpoint accuracy. You understand? So when you hitting somebody with a pull counter, basically they're already throwing their punch is out like this when you're hitting them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they don't even got time to get their arm back if you're doing it the appropriate way. Just so we can be clear. Haven't talked boxing in a dumb long time. This dude don't know what a Sigma is. Somebody tried to come into the chat and disrespect me and don't even know what a Sigma is. Go look the word up, fam. I keep trying to tell y'all, people be trying to argue with me. They don't even know the words that they use. Like, these guys don't even know what the fucking words are. Ben Roman says, I would have been your favorite fighter, Frost. I'm also a volume puncher. I always said you got to get hit, so might as well punch as long as you can see coming. Still won't. So I like fighters that can fight inside of the box. For everybody that don't know what inside of the box is, that's basically when we're both in hitting range of each other. Right? So, you know, when you see the boxers and they're out there and they're just like, you know, trying to get their timing down and doing all that. Well, one, you're trying to get the timing down, but also you're trying to discern distance, how far your distance is from the other guy. So the reason why the pull counter is so dangerous is because after you see the guy be able to, he think he got the distance down pat, Now you go into your pull counter mode. Now that just fucks up his distance. Now you're 2-3 feet further away from him than he expects for you to be, when he thinks that you're right on top of him because you're leaning over the top of your foot. So it feels like the guy's right on top of you, but he's not. He's 3 or 4 inches, 2-3 inches out of range. But yeah, if I had to go 1-2, what's my favorite? I'm gonna go with the pull counter at 1, and I'm gonna go with the Dempsey roll at 2. But that's mostly because a lot of people don't have the power to pull off the Dempsey roll. Like a lot of people don't have the power to pull that off and make that a knockout punch. You understand? I heard he already did. I heard that that's something that he agreed to, and he already did, as far as the 1.5 million he's gonna have to be paying them. So yeah, I prefer the pull counter, because the pull counter is like, you don't need to have but so much power. And also the pull counter is one of those punches that when you hit the guy, you're gonna knock him down. You're not necessarily gonna knock him out, but you will knock him down and jar him, and then, you know, he's gonna be scared. Now he's scared to throw punches. I'm laughing. I'm having flashbacks about something. But now he's scared to throw punches. And now you can step into the box. Get it? Once a motherfucker's scared to throw punches, now you can step into the box. You could get right in the box with him. He's scared to throw punches. He's not confident that he could discern the distance. And he's gonna feel like you're so much faster than him, even if you're at the same speed. That's how it's gonna feel. What's up? Oh, you're on the phone. Pardon me. $1.5 is nothing to Garcia. He was an underdog and bet on himself and won $12 million on the bet. Yeah, I'm assuming all of these boxers always bet on themselves. Especially when you're fighting somebody you think you're going to take, right? What sense does it make to not bet on yourself? That don't make sense. They in Vegas, right? No, they fought in the Barclays. But, you know, you can still make the bet in Vegas, right? So this isn't basketball. Like in basketball, they just had the dude that got banned for life. This isn't baseball. Remember, Homeboy got banned for life. One of the greatest hitters of all time, if not the greatest hitter of all time, Pete Rose. I don't care that he bet on the game. I still think that it's a travesty that he's not in the Hall of Fame. Pete Rose was the greatest hitter of all time. Who's after him? Tony Gwynn? Tony Gwynn batted over 300 after two strikes. That's incredible. You're welcome. Tony Gwynn batted over 300. I think he batted like 302 after he got 2 strikes. Like, that's crazy. Somebody look that up and see how close I am. That's crazy that I just be knowing random stats, right? They keep telling you that my brain don't work good. But that's crazy how I just be knowing random stats, right? Why in the hell should I know anything about Tony Gwynn? He played for the damn Padres. I'm just saying. The rest of the league bats something like, in history, it's like 302 or something after 2 strikes. So was it 160? It's one of those 2 numbers. But yeah, after 2 strikes, Tony Gwynn batted something like 203, the rest of the league. Tony Gwynn batted something like 302, 306. Good morning. After 2 strikes. That's insane, by the way. Go look it up. I'm pretty sure if I'm not dead on point, I'm close. Go look it up. These are just random stats that I've got no reason to know, by the way. So Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. He's not. Is he better on games? What about Porter? What up, Andrew Daly? What about Porter? His father killed his career. His father killed his career. Had that man out there just being a punching bag. His father killed his career. His fights were entertaining, but I cared too much. I wouldn't send my child into a sport where you got to kill yourself. Like, I get it, his father used to be a football player and all that, but I wouldn't send my kid into a sport where they have to kill themselves in order to be successful. We got to find something else for you to do, yo.
You taught me that. When the work's called, I don't find it.
That's just a fact. We got to go
Because
since...
you know it's some bullshit. And you're not doing anything, yeah.
Told you, it's always like random things being said about me around me. It's always some random bullshit. $338. Thank you. I told you I was right on. There you go. What I said, 320? I said like 320 or something like that. I think I don't remember what I said, but I was close. And with 2 strikes, that's insane. I don't got no reason to know about that Tony Gwynn either. That's insane, fam. What's the rest of the league fight? What's the rest of the league hitting? I think it's like 1 something. I just can't remember what it is. Like 168 or something like that. The rest of the league. And we're talking about historically throughout the history of the world of baseball. The rest of the league is hitting like 130, 168 or some shit like that. Like some terrible number. Tell me where to lie, fam. They tell you to hate me. They doing you an injustice. They tell you to hate me. They doing you an injustice, fam. Here you go, I got you.
Thank you.
Happy to help. I'm gonna let y'all go. We got business I gotta get to. Yep. I don't know if I know that guy now. I'm gonna let y'all go. We got some business to get to. I got like a ton of things I gotta do today. Shout out to Team Moto. We working with him today. Tony wasn't the player you wanted to face with 2 strikes unless it was Greg Maddux. I'm gonna tell you something about freaking Greg Maddux. Right? For a long time, I thought the umps was just helping him. But that mofo was really painting the corners, man. Them change-ups was buckling niggas' knees. Them change-ups was dangerous, man. Everybody's always worried about the fastball. But them Greg Maddux change-ups, that damn change-up and that damn curveball. And remember, Greg Maddux had 0 heat, fam. I don't even think he threw 92. Good morning. I don't even think Greg Maddux threw 92, fam. Chris Breezy absolutely killed Quavo. Quavo, I want to say this. Thank you for bringing us back to that content. I want to say this real quick about the Chris Breezy Quavo thing. Chris Brown dropped a diss track the way that these rappers is supposed to be dropping a diss track. These rappers is dropping diss tracks the way you would expect for a singing nigga to drop a diss track. And Chris Brown is out here dropping diss tracks the way that you would expect a damn Tupac to drop a diss track. Tell me where the lie's at. These rappers need to be embarrassed of themselves with these diss tracks that they're putting out. Because them shits is weak compared to what Chris Brown just did to your man Quavo. Tell me where the lie's at. Tell me where the lie at. Tell me where the lie at. Morning. I think Chris Brown made all of them dudes trying to come out with diss tracks look bad. That's my opinion. You can do whatever you want with it. I think everybody that dropped a diss track in this year looks bad because of what Chris Brown just did to do. I was talking to somebody yesterday. They was like, Chris Brown didn't write that. Well, maybe he did. What the hell do I know? But that diss track was crazy. A lot of these other dudes got help writing their songs also. Let's just keep it a stack. That diss track he dropped was crazy. Nah, these dudes ain't really dropping diss tracks. They dropping songs where they'll have a line or two. They trying to do what Hove used to do. Right? Hove would drop a dope... Hove and Nas both were doing this like crazy. This is just something a lot of MCs would do. But it wasn't a diss track. It was, I'm making a song, but I'm going to throw a shot at you in the middle of the song. So these dudes are just making songs where they're just throwing shots at the dude. It's not an actual diss track. Then they calling it a diss track. This nigga dropped a diss track. What Rose tried to do, Rose tried to drop a diss track. It was mid to me. Good morning.
Good morning.
It was mid to me. All right? That Rose diss track was mid. I just gave it respect because I believe Rose wrote that himself. Morning, my brother. All right? I believe Rose wrote that himself. So there's just a certain level of respect that I'm giving Rose for that. You understand what I'm saying? I believe he wrote that. But it was mid. That shit Chris Breezy just dropped, Quavo can't come outside no more, fam. Because Quavo can't rap with him, and Quavo can't rap with him. Quavo's kind of trash. I don't like Quavo. The only Migo that really was dropping bars was your man that passed away, R.I.P. to Takeoff. But he was the only one that was really nice. The rest of them are okay. This nigga's okay. I can't even remember the other one's name. The one that's married to Cardi B. He's okay. You know, they make music, vibe music. Offset. They make vibe music. They make music for vibing, which is dope. I'm not knocking that. But they don't make music like they not diss track niggas. Y'all shouldn't be beefing with nobody. That nigga killed him. He tried to make fun of him because he's sleeping with his ex. Nigga, I slept with your shorty when you was with her. I'm like, oh, Lord. Then he said, the dude passed away, but everybody wished it was you. And I had to think about that shit. Everybody was wishing it was him. Oh, Lord. Pardon my language. But he's smashing this guy. He's just, every ball was just guillotine. I better leave Chris Breezy alone, fam. Then he gonna dance. He gonna kill you. And he's gonna dance on your freaking grave, or your hip-hop grave. He gonna kill you. Then he gonna go dance on your hip-hop grave, fam. Stop it. Leave Chris Brown alone. That man ain't bothering nobody. He always to his own self, on the side, minding his own business. That's a fact. We got 45 people in the room. Hit that like button. Send out some notifications. They be filming me and telling people that I'm outside talking to myself. So that's why a lot of people around here think I be just talking to myself and being crazy and shit. when I be doing the live with y'all, people come past me and film me and then go tell other people I'm talking. Hey, good morning. How you doing today?
Morning, Jeff.
All right, chilling. You got anything for the people?
This milk. I don't know English, but cow.
No, yeah, they milking us.
Yeah, you have or somebody have at home stay.
Yes.
But this talking, it's my language, it's my not tradition talking. It's boss talking too much.
Yeah, they milking us. They taking too much money from us.
Yeah.
Damn Democrats.
No money, yeah, no money.
That's a fact. Pardon me. Yeah, you're right.
It's true.
Yeah, right. What you doing today?
Eggs, like it's fun, all of this.
Okay. Have a good day. My friend right there. Good people. Hey, here you go. Dapping me up? Yes, sir. Have a blessed day. Nah, nobody don't want to battle Eminem. You can't win in a battle with Eminem. What are you going to do? Call him a white boy? What else do they got to say? He already talked about his whole everything. Yeah, shout out to the OG fam. I'm trying to tell you, man. If you got a problem with me, you got a problem with yourself. I'm a cool nigga. I like everybody. I'm always trying to be cool with everybody. You got a problem with me, you really got a problem with yourself. It ain't got nothing to do with me. You just projected, fam. You got a problem with me, you really got a problem with yourself, fam. You see it with your own two eyes. Every type of person gets along with me, fam. Every type of person gets along with me, fam. If you got a problem with me, you got a problem with yourself. See it with your own two eyes, man. Yeah, so they walk past me when we doing the lives, and then they film me, and then they go tell people I'm talking to myself. They're like, "You be outside." We got 44 people in the room. How the hell am I talking to myself? We got 30 likes today. Salute. I appreciate that. All of the likes, man. If y'all want to give us some more likes, I'd appreciate it. Shout out to everybody that jumped into the freaking Cash App today. I appreciate that too. If you want to do Cash App, PayPal, or Super Chat, let's go. I appreciate y'all. Don't get it confused. They told y'all I don't appreciate y'all. They lied. We might go step inside for a minute because I can't let the music play. I know they probably trying to help. Shit. Come on. Appreciate you. Have a blessed day. I know they probably trying to help with the music. People be, people like saying other YouTube channels play music, but they don't be monetized, so they could play all of the music that they want. When you're not monetized, or when the video is not monetized, it don't matter what you're doing. You can play anything you want. Yeah, see, I had to come inside before it got me in trouble with YouTube. You was able to hear it, so that means that YouTube would have been able to detect it. Anyway, we're about to get up out of here. Shout out to John B. Salute. You've been pulling up to the Cash App today. Appreciate you. If anybody else want to pull up to the Cash App, you could do like some of these guys do, and they're waiting for the live to go off because I guess they don't want to be harassed. Shout out to L Guns Music Channel. Yeah, he says, good morning, family. Cat Williams started it in 2024. These niggas is going crazy. Light-skinned dudes up. Check this out. Did Cat Williams know something? I think Cat Williams knew something, fam. I think Cat Williams knew something. I think Cat Williams knew something. I think Cat Williams knew something. Yeah, I didn't stop playing basketball. I just refused to play basketball with them niggas. No, I don't never want to play basketball with them again. I'm like this. No disrespect to them. I'm not disrespecting nobody. But I'm like this. So I believe myself to have a certain level of value, as everybody should. So I believe that when I remove myself from a situation, I'm removing the value that I bring. So whenever I go somewhere and somebody treat me like they don't want me to be there, I don't get upset like, oh man, you gotta want me to be there. I don't do that. I do that. I consider when I remove myself from the situation, I'm removing a certain level of value. So that's the way I look at it. Just so we can be clear. So nah, I'm fine. I don't even want to play. I'm never gonna play. Yes, sir. Yeah, I am never gonna play with them motherfuckers. I have no want, I have no need. There's nothing in my life that dictates that this is something that I need to do. I don't find it to be fun. I don't even think those kids are good. So why the hell do I want to play basketball with them? Like, no disrespect to them. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I hope nobody takes it that way. But I'm just being honest. Like, I grew up with some real ballers. Like, most of the dudes I grew up playing basketball with, and this is true. You can go to Malali's Park. You could go to 161st out there in the Bronx. A lot of the dudes that play basketball in our era, in my era, and you can ask niggas. They call me Spreewell. You can ask niggas. They know me by Spreewell. They know me by Psycho Bob. You can ask niggas. Most of the dudes I played basketball with went and played basketball overseas. So I played with a lot of dudes that actually went to go play professional basketball overseas. They'll tell you what kind of problem I was. So when I play with these young dudes, I'm just trying to give them tutelage. I'm trying to help them get better. I'm never trying to disrespect them. I'm never trying to hurt them in no way. I'm never trying to be, that's not my energy. I'm trying to help them get better. I'm trying to, you know, improve their skill, improve their ability to play. So if you don't want me to be around, I'm fine with that. I was just trying to help. Yeah, so nah. I don't plan on ever playing basketball with them niggas ever again in my life. Yeah, I mean, fam, it was not fun, fam. No disrespect, and I don't want to talk about it because I'm not trying to talk about them dudes. I'm pretty sure they live, they happy, they're doing stuff that's no disrespect to them. I'm not coming for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just like not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. And you do understand, no matter how much I'm not doing that, they still gonna take it personally. You know what I'm saying? Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, but I'm not coming for them or nothing. But no, never want to play with them basketball again. Yeah, I believe I bring a certain level of value to a situation. So go to Malali's Park in the Bronx. You ask the old heads about Spreewell. You ask the old heads about Psycho Bob, about Spreewell. They'll tell you, fam. Then you go find out the people that was playing basketball in that era. And then you'll find out, like, 15, 20 of them went to go play basketball overseas, man. And these is niggas I was giving buckets to on a regular. Like, we out there balling. Shout out to Shaq. Salute. We talking about any old thing. Matter of fact, I might stay on live a little bit longer. Shaq pulled up. You understand what I'm saying? That type of energy, fam. So no disrespect to nobody. I'm not coming for them, you know. I'm pretty sure amongst their peers, they're great. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I played with a lot of dudes that play in, and I'm telling you what park to go to, and I'm telling you which people to talk to. So I don't gotta lie. You understand? This is not a lie. Malali's Park in the Bronx, 161st in the Bronx. You're going to talk to the old heads, the people that's in their mid to late 30s, early 40s, and even their 50s. You talk to them about Spreewell. You talk to them about Psycho Bob, and they're going to tell you I was a problem. I would come to the park, pick up the niggas that don't know how to play, and stay on the court all day, because they will tell you. I don't got a cat. I don't got nothing to say about Cat Williams, so I don't know what you can hear about it. 161 is Sarone. Thank you. Under the train. Thank you. Thank you, Shaq. These dudes don't know. These dudes don't know what kind of lineage I come from. They don't know. Thank you. They don't know. They think I just be talking because some haters told them I lie. I ain't lying, nigga. Morning.
What's that you on?
For me, I'm on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube?
Yeah.
What name you go for?
BBN Network.
BBN?
Network. Yeah, fam. I ain't gotta lie, fam. Good morning. If you ask people about the park that I just said, just like Shaq Gravy just said, ballers came from that park, fam. A lot of niggas that went to play college, Division I, Division II, a lot of dudes that went and played overseas. I ain't gotta lie, fam. So that's why when people don't want to play basketball with me, I'm like, fine. What the fuck? Dude, Rucker is right across the bridge. So if you know anything about the old Brotherhood Park that used to be in back of the old Yankee Stadium, those same players that played in the Rucker tournament, many of them played in the Brotherhood tournament. Those are the guys that taught me how to play. That's why I don't gotta lie, fam. Morning, my brothers. I ain't gotta lie. What the fuck? Right from the McDonald's, the 4 train. That's a fact. Salute. You already know what it is. Shout out to L Guns becoming part of Frost Army, joining the green team. Let's go. We're gonna stay in here a little bit longer. Y'all gonna see all black for about 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes, for about 2 minutes. Y'all gonna see all black. Okay? Okay, yes, I'm gonna put this like this. Sorry about that, y'all. I needed a second. Yeah. Fam. I ain't got a cat, fam. That's why I like when people are in the chat that like real niggas and know stuff that's going on. Of course, you remember the Sammys? Yes, I remember Sammys. The 24-hour diner? Yeah, they took them niggas down. The wild part is, remember when the fire happened over there? I think the only thing that survived was the diner and the McDonald's, right? Rappers used to buy Coogis and Levers from there. Yeah, because them niggas was going to the studio around the corner. My man's studio. My man's had a studio in Sheridan, and my other man's had a studio on either Walton or Girard. I always get those two streets mixed up. They had the studios over there. That's where the niggas from Queensbridge used to come out there to that area and get their shit mixed. Tell me where the lies at. Why do you think I know most of these niggas? Yes, ma'am. Why do you think I know most of these niggas? I don't be capping. What up, Costa?
How you doing, boy?
All right. Have a blessed day.
You too.
Why do you think I know most of these niggas? Why do you think, fam? Why do you think? I don't even want to get in because it don't make no sense. I'm just reiterating shit that I've already said. You understand what I'm saying? But yes, all of the area I grew up in, most of these rappers y'all love came to our block to get their shit mixed. That's why they was in Sammy's. Y'all let some weirdos that don't know anybody lie on me. And y'all believe these niggas. Niggas don't know nobody. These niggas don't know nothing. What up, motivation? Salute. Niggas don't know nobody. These niggas don't know nothing. Y'all let them niggas lie on my name. That's crazy. But yeah, no disrespect to nobody. Just know your own worth. When you know your own worth, people not respecting it, just remove yourself. That's it. That's what I do. Just remove myself. The hell am I gonna argue with you about how valuable I am? Oh shit. Sorry about that. He's gonna be in trouble later. Yeah, Fat Joe, all of them cats used to go to Sammy's. It was right on the corner. That's a fact. That's a fact. These niggas don't know, fam. They too be. I'm gonna tell you what happened, man. We don't got enough. We need more real niggas out in the world and less niggas trying to be real niggas out in the world. That's all. We need more. And when I say real niggas, I don't mean people out there throwing their lives away for foolishness. I mean people that's just real. We need more real people out in the world and less freaking NPCs. That's a fact. Salute. That's a fact. Got too many NPCs out here. Too many NPCs out here, fam. Too many NPCs. I told you where to go for everybody that don't believe me. You go to... What up, Elgin? Salute. You can go to Malali's Park, fam. You're gonna meet two different types of people there. The niggas that still mad at me for busting their ass, and the people that like to watch me bust ass. Good morning. Good morning. That's the two people you gonna run into that remember me, fam. I was torturing them dudes out there. You're welcome. I used to live in Executive Towers. I used to live on the 9th floor. I stopped, all right? I stopped taking the elevator for how many years? I stopped taking the elevator for about 3 or 4 years. I only used the steps. I was in incredible condition, fam. I lived on the 9th floor. I stopped using the steps. I stopped using the elevator for like 3 to 4 years. I was in incredible condition. I was out there killing these niggas. There was good players out there too. Don't get it confused. And there was times I got my ass bust. It is what it is. But generally speaking, I was out there killing niggas, fam. Didn't smoke. Like, I smoked intermediately. Didn't drink. Maybe drunk intermediately. My whole entire life was based around staying in shape. That was it. And rapping. 161 is legendary area, bro. I'm not even talking about Yankee Stadium. New York is a different place now. Salute, fam. These niggas don't know. We living in the age of find something to hate in order to get popular. That's what we living in. We're not living in the era of become great. We're not living in the era no more of niggas trying to become great. We living in the era of now niggas just trying to figure out how they could destroy greatness so they could get popular. We're not living in the era of people working hard to become great. That era don't exist anymore. They don't make people like us no more. They making different type of people now. They making people that they think that they gotta attack greatness in order to become great. You understand? So they not really trying to become great. They just want to tear down greatness. We grew up in an era where people put in hard work to become great. It's different. Tell me where the lie's at if I'm saying anything wrong. Morning. That's the era we live in now. Niggas' whole lives is dedicated to trying to talk shit about another person. That's the era we live in now. We don't live in the era of people putting their head down and improving themselves. We don't live in that era no more. When I was growing up, that's what it was about. Sometimes you just have to put your head down and work hard and improve yourself. Whatever the thing is that you was trying to be good at. We don't live in that era no more. Now niggas just sit around and try to figure out how they can nitpick other people. We got too many betas. That's just a factual statement. We just got betas everywhere. And the betas is mad at everybody that ain't a beta. So the betas all get together and create gangs. Tell me where the law's at. I remember growing up and being a teenager, and you went to your homeboy's house to lift weights and play video games. Morning. That's what I remember. Going to my homeboy's crib, shout out to Fonz. That's the first time I started actually being able to dunk easy. When I started going to his, and he taught me how to do squats. So we living in, I grew up in the era where you go and do shit like that. Morning, my brother. That type of energy, fam. That's what the era I grew up in. That's why when I see people in like my age group, I know that they different. We different from these younger dudes. They not like us. No disrespect to them. I'm just saying what it is. They not like us, man. The people born in the 70s and 80s are just different, fam. We just different. No disrespect to anybody of any other time, but we just different. We about hard work. We about improving. We just different. Malali Park is where I go drink my wine. Oh, you know about good morning. So you know about Malali's, fam? I remember the old court. I used to love the old court. Yeah, the dugout? Which one you talking about? It wasn't on the corner. It was, which one you talking about? It wasn't, it was in front of the old Yankee Stadium, right? It was next to the bowling alley. Like, it's the bowling alley here, and then it was on the corner. You talking about that one? And they got the street right here, the bowling alley right here, and then it's the street going back towards Yankees, towards 161st, and then it was the next bar. That's the one you're talking about? Good morning. Is that the one you're talking about? Because I don't know all of the names. No, I don't know all of the names. I don't know all of the names. I never really actually went into any of those bars. Like I told you, I didn't drink. I didn't really drink. Like, that wasn't really my thing. It wasn't directly on 161st. It was in that block. So I know what you're talking about. Remember the bowling alley? Okay. My shit just said 10%, so we about to go dark any minute now. I need to go get some grub. I got some videos I got to put together and get out for y'all. Okay. I like hips. Got to go get some grub and then put out some videos for y'all. Fam! The bowling alley was super legendary. My pops and his brothers used to have fights in there. Yeah, because that's what a lot of people had fights in that bowling alley. Fam. Good morning. I like that hat you got going on. Like that you got going. Copy, I got you. About winning, fam. No disrespect to nobody. I'm never trying to disrespect anybody. If anybody felt like you was disrespected, believe me, I'm not coming for you. I understand that I talk a certain way sometimes. I get it. But believe me, I'm not trying. I was about to say believe you me. But believe me, I'm not trying to talk shit about nobody. We're not doing that. I understand that I have a certain aggression sometimes when I speak. It's not on purpose. Sometimes I got to be mindful, but you know, I'm never coming for nobody. We're not doing that. Man. Okay. Anyway, we're about to walk out the door. Anything else y'all want to talk about? When the rest of y'all joining the green team, fam? We need more people on the green team. Who else joining the green team, fam? We're about to walk out the door. We got 47 in the room right now. I appreciate every last one of y'all that hit that like button. We got 36 likes this morning. I was hoping to get 50, but we got 36. I'm here for that. I appreciate y'all. I'm grateful for everything. Shout out to John B. He pulled up to the Cash App a couple of times this morning. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. Salute. You already know what it is. Anything else y'all want to talk about before we go out? Battery's about to die. And I'm happy to have, like, people in here that know about the stuff that I'm talking about. I appreciate that. Y'all help the show so much you have no idea. I appreciate that. Remember, I got a shitload of detractors that don't know nothing, never been nowhere, and don't know nobody. They just talking. They just talking. That shit's annoying. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit's annoying, fam. I'm dealing with it a lot better. This shit's annoying, fam. Told y'all where to go. Ask about Spreewell. You go talk to the old heads. Ask about Spreewell. Ask about Psycho Bob. They'll tell you. I was out there. The game is, back in the day we used to play, game is 40, switch at 20. Everything is tools. I'm playing games. I'm scoring 32 points by myself, fam. 36 points by myself. Game is 40. Game is 40. I'm scoring 32 points by myself. 28 points by myself. 36 points by myself. Game is 40. Good morning. Morning, my brother. They'll tell you. They're gonna tell you there's still niggas mad at me to this day. Good morning. Cutie. They're gonna tell you there's still people mad at me to this day. They're gonna tell you that. Shout out to freaking High Bridge. Shout out to High Bridge. I got a lot of friends up there, and I also got a lot of people up there I was getting the business to. Single rim, no net. That's a fact. What up, Brandon Washington? Salute. Appreciate having you in here this morning. Phone about to die, so we're about to be over. We got 46 people in the room. We got 38 likes. Let's see if we can get up to 50 before we get up out of here. Have a blessed day. We got 45 people in the room. We got 39 likes. Let's see if we can get up to 50. Let's go. Yeah, I think it's under different management. I think Sammy's been sold that store. I think it's under different management. I think it's been under different management for a couple of years now. I don't go around there that much no more. But I think it been under different management for a couple of years now. I think he been sold that store. But that was the spot. That was the spot. That was the spot. Yes, ma'am. That was the spot. That was the spot. That was the spot. They'll tell you, fam. I want somebody to go over there and ask about Spreewell. Be like, yo, do y'all know some dude named Spreewell used to play around here in the 90s? And you go find some of them mofos and they're going to tell you. They're going to have stories, I promise you. They're not going to just say, good morning, my brother. Good morning. They're not going to just say I was good, fam. They're going to have stories, I promise you. They're not going to just say I was good. Let me explain something. This is real talk, no cap. In the Brotherhood Park, I didn't have to wait for next. I show up to the park, and the niggas that's already playing, somebody will drop off of the team on whatever the team that's losing so I can get on the court. You understand? I didn't wait for next. I didn't wait for next. I didn't have that same pull at Malali's as much. It happens sometime. But at the Brotherhood Park, when I show up to the court, first of all, the game stops. Everybody say what's up. And then whatever the losing team is, they will drop somebody. And I would take their spot. And now whatever team I'm on, them niggas is just switching out with one another while we going on 5, 6, 7, 8 game runs. Frost, nigga. I ain't gotta lie, go ask them about me. That's a fact. All of the neighborhood legends used to be there. At the Malali's, Riverside, Riverbank, and Rucker, and the King. That's a fact. Fam, I keep trying to tell people, everybody knows me. So when you ask me how I feel about not playing with basketball with some people, I feel like they're hurting them more than they hurting me. Good morning. Sheesh. People came to my park to play against me, fam. Until you got people doing that on a regular, everyday basis, let's just keep it cordial. Good morning. Good morning. Until you got people doing that, let's just keep it cordial. No disrespect to nobody. I'm not shooting at nobody. I'm just saying what it is. Good morning.
Good morning, thank you.
Oh, happy to help.
Thank you.
Happy to help, yes. There you go. All of the pushing.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thought I closed the door on her by accident. Fam. Come on, fam. Really that dude. I just don't talk shit about myself because I'm not really there. We talking our shit this morning. We talking our shit this morning, but I don't like, this ain't me. I don't really talk shit about myself. You feel me? I don't feel no need to. I don't feel no need to. You know what I'm saying? But if I wanted to stand around and talk about this, I can't, fam. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Malali's is the park over there that got a pool. I'm gonna let y'all go because I think this is a really good video and I don't want the music to fuck my shit up. So I'm gonna let y'all go. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Sorry about that. Yes, sir. Have a blessed day. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I don't want the music to fuck our video up, and I got problems with YouTube. So I'm gonna let y'all go. But yo, look.
How about Saturday, Tiff?
Maybe we do we did a live today because the weather allowed for it to happen. So we did a live this morning. We're gonna be doing more lives. I don't think we're gonna have one.
I start to 3.
I've been running around. Shout out to Team Moto. So I've been running around doing some stuff with Team Moto, doing some promotion and stuff like that with Team Moto. Shout out to Team Moto.
Yeah, we gotta get there by 8 o'clock in the morning.
So I don't know, but we're gonna try. Ooh, hey. You're welcome. Happy to help. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Everybody have a blessed day. Go do something worth doing out there in the world. Stamp God's name on it. You know what I'm saying? Let people know that we coming in the name of the Lord. Do that. Do that for me, y'all. Or do that for yourself, not for nothing. Do that for God. Do that for all of the one God. Just want to be clear on that. I was gonna make a joke, but I don't want people to think I'm saying that there's more than one God. There is not. Also, with that being said, we got 41 likes. It'd be dope if we could get to 50. So if we get to 50 likes, I definitely appreciate y'all. Go check out our content that we got. I'm pretty sure that you're going to love our content. You're going to love some of the new stuff that we're doing over here. Please make sure that y'all go to those videos. Hit the like button on those videos. Share those videos just as much as you share any of the other content that we do. Please, let's get those videos into circulation also. I'm trying to do more stuff out here with Coney Island, with the people that live out here in Coney Island. I'm trying the best that I can. We haven't stopped trying. We just haven't really been able to because we haven't been able to link up with the right people. I'm pretty sure we're linked up with the right people now. We're trying to do as much as we can out here. Hopefully, I don't want to just say something because we know the haters are gonna try everything they can to throw a monkey wrench into us trying to help publicize some of the things that's going on. You know, these people don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They ain't got no heart. So there's a ton of things that we're trying to do. When we get a little bit more sure that these things are going to be able to be done, I'll be able to talk about it more. But there's like a ton of things that we're trying to do out here. There are a lot of good people out here in Coney Island. I'm just feeling so blessed now to be able to come into contact with them. Here you go, man. Yes, happy to help. I'm feeling so blessed to now be able to come into contact with some of the people, some of the good people out here in Coney Island, instead of constantly, whenever I'm trying to meet the good people, the terrible people standing between me and the good people at all times. So shout out to the fact that we're out here and we're meeting some of the good people in Coney Island. And hopefully we'll be able to bring some of them and some of the things that they do to the platform. Because I love to share. So I'm going to be happy to be able to share our platform with, you know, the good people. So with that being said, everybody have a blessed day. Go out there, do something worth doing, stamp God's name on it. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. That's all I got on this one. I'm out.